Salvete omnes, this is Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Donkey Kong Country Returns. And I am sorry for the delay. I wish I could blame it all on being out of town for Thanksgiving and playing Trails in the Sky. So much Trails in the Sky. But that is not entirely the case. But we are at least back now, and hopefully we'll be having some productivity this time. Anyway, in the last episode, we finished off the Ruins world by ostensibly beating up a mutant baby. I guess he did technically hatch out of the egg, so... We also did the Key Temple stage, where I kind of failed a bit of a spot check there. I did not think, at the time, that you could duck under that spike crusher thing. But, silly past me. The point is, we are now on World 4. The infamous Cave World. It looks kinda cool, I suppose. Not a whole lot of levels in this one. There are actually only 5 regular levels. Starting with 4-1, Rickety Rails. Cool background, though. I like the dark blue. Now this world, as I said, is pretty infamous, and I will let the gameplay show you why. But as usual, we start out in the theme of the previous world, in this case, Ruins. And I'm supposed to... okay. Actually, I don't think I needed to do that. Back into the barrel. Pound all of the things. But... okay, no. That just takes me over here, so I didn't need to make that roll jump. And that goes back here. Now that we blew up the entrance to the cave, we are in. We are in the cave, and there really haven't been all that many. Well, no, I guess. There are cave levels in the first Donkey Kong Country and the third. Not the second, at least that I can think of. But it looks pretty interesting in here. But, guess what? It's minecart time. And you might notice this one's actually full of blue crystals. That means that the cart will not jump when we do. Unlike the cart back in 1.6. Also checkpoint. In this world, we will actually get to see both kinds of minecarts. Spoilers. But they didn't bring back the... well, this kind, and the kind in this stage, in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I don't know why. They had both kinds in the original Donkey Kong Country, and the only 2 minecart levels that existed. I think both the second and third game had the cart jump with you. Point is, we are far from being done with the minecart, because another minecart! And I almost jumped too late there. I actually think I like the... well, this variant of minecart better, because I feel like you have more control, kind of. And you can do stuff while off the minecart. Well, now that I think about it, I guess Target Terror and Donkey Kong Country 2 would have had to have the minecart separate from you, because otherwise you couldn't have hit the switches. Wow, apparently my memory is not as good as I thought when it comes to games like that. Point is, shoot out of barrels, things blow up, and yes, there's a barrel down there. And it leads to, as you may have guessed, a bonus area. Just another one of these. Seriously though, that wasn't even a difficult one. Well, I guess if I die, I can go back for it. Now I know where one of the puzzle pieces... oh, and the end's right there. Okay, I guess I'm not going back for that 5th puzzle piece. Or, technically, I guess it was the 4th. Also, those bananas did absolutely nothing because we're already at the life count. Or life cap, I mean. Life count... oh, wait, we missed 2? Where's the other one? Well, I guess it doesn't matter that much then that I missed the bonus. Also, that stage was a lot shorter than I remembered it being. But now we can go to 4-2 or 4-3, and obviously we're doing the stages in order, so 4-2 it is. Grip and trip, and this one is definitely a step up in difficulty from the first stage. Okay, anything up here? Given the name and what we're doing right now, you can probably guess the gimmick of this one. This time, we don't have that little intro. We just start right out on a minecart, and apparently we're jumping out this one too. I forgot about that, and I was thinking I was supposed to take the lower path there. Well, I guess now I can go back and get it, and we get to see this world's tiki for the first time. It's kind of weird looking, but it's supposed to be a banjo. Also, I'm not actually sure... Well, no. I was going to say there's no point in having the DK barrel since it's a minecart stage, but I guess there is because it's a type of minecart you can jump off. So the jetpack could actually be useful, potentially. And get back that extra life, or life we lost. So far, I overshot the minecart. Brilliant. Did I mention this stage is more difficult than 4-1? Because it is. Okay, let's see if we can actually do it correctly this time. I guess that's one drawback to the crystal mine. Actually, I didn't need to go up there, but there were more goodies there anyway, so... I was gonna say, I guess that's one drawback to the crystal-filled minecarts in this game, is they give you a certain amount of momentum that might be hard to get used to if you're used to the other kind of minecarts, and you kind of go farther forward than you would normally from a jump. Oh hey, it's this one. The one that I shouldn't fail by falling into the abyss, but you never know. And there we go. So, back onto our ride. I still don't see... Oh, I forgot that was there. Well, technically I'm not going for puzzle pieces. Here's our gripping. And I was supposed to get on that minecart. Whoops! Did we hit a checkpoint yet? Seriously? Okay, add this one to the list of stages it could probably do with another checkpoint or two. And chalk another one up for me not remembering this game as well as I thought I did. Well, at least it's quick, being a minecart stage and all. There's only really one pace you can set. Don't need that bonus this time. Forgot that puzzle piece again. That's the problem with puzzle pieces in minecart stages. And rocket barrel. Okay, this time we're getting on this cart. And we're getting the O. And now suddenly, grippy surface attached to a minecart? That's a new one. But that really gives you an idea for what kinds of things we'll be dealing with for the rest of the stage. And there's our fourth puzzle piece. Technically, our third, but it should have been the fourth because I missed that one. And I think that might actually be the stage's only checkpoint. I actually have to drop off that a little earlier than you'd think, and I can't believe I didn't have something horrible happen to me there by jumping off way too early. Yeah, we're gripping all right. Careful timing for the end. I actually rather like this stage, aside from it only having one checkpoint. I missed the G, didn't I? If the G was down there. Yep, it totally was. Suicide! But at least we have hit a checkpoint this time. Albeit one that's after the puzzle piece I missed. Okay, onto the bottom. Onto the top. Drop to the end. Pay attention. not pay attention well enough, apparently, because I was supposed to jump there. Well, this stage is just going swimmingly. I am good at video games. Ooh, that was close. Okay, we got over here this time. Let's not screw up for the rest of the level, please. And like I said, I'm pretty sure we don't get any more checkpoints. Oh, good. It's right there. That wasn't so bad. Like I said, that level is honestly pretty clever. I mean, the grippy surfaces are pretty straightforward at first, but then they start sticking them onto all sorts of things that you wouldn't expect there to be grippy surfaces on, and it gets kind of interesting. We'll see more of that later in the game. And now 4-2 leads us to just Cranky Konk's shop? Okay. Well, let's buy the key. What kind of lunatic builds tracks like these? Yeah, you're telling me! What kind of lunatic attaches basically a pendulum with a grippable surface onto it, or on it, to a minecart? But anyway, as you may guess, unlocking that leads us to 4-4, but we won't be worrying about that just yet. I know I normally only do 2 levels per episode, but those were pretty short because they were minecart stages, so let's go ahead and tackle 4-3. Bombs away. Stages involving explosives are usually pretty fun. And surprisingly, no bonus area back here, just 9 bunches of bananas. And we're back to the old style minecart. Do not let that throw off your muscle memory. And the reason we're back to the old style minecart is because we have to jump and duck. And I managed to miss both of the moles and therefore the puzzle piece. Yay! Suddenly the crystals are collapsing on us. So more ducking. And let up on the down button far too soon. Fortunately, the fact that those bananas are there means you don't lose lives very quickly in this one. Also, I noticed we don't get a DK barrel this time. Well, it's not like we need one. We're still gonna die in one hit. Anyway, since it's a minecart stage, but... I need your head, because I want this puzzle piece. That makes sense in context, trust me. 1, 2, duck. Miss the O. Commit suicide, but at least I got that puzzle piece. That O is actually kind of hard to get. For obvious reasons. That being its positioning. Don't need to get up to the top track there this time. Okay. There we go. And careful. And yes, the moles are blowing up sections of the track. Rude. And sending huge chunks of crystal down to destroy that as well. Another puzzle piece. No checkpoint yet, this is making me nervous. Okay, checkpoint. And more crystals in some of them. Well, you can tell kind of a little bit, I guess, by how they look. And the end. Dang it. But at least we've hit a checkpoint. Also, yes, I bonked my head on the crystals. Brilliant. That was quick. I was gonna say, this world does indeed give you 3 minecart stages in a row. Maybe I can get my cutie mark in minecart riding. Almost did the same thing that I did last time, but escaped. And more bombs. And moles. Careful jumping. I am so... Well, actually, you know what? No, I'm not sorry. You were throwing bombs at me, and my, but that's a big bomb. What possible mischief could you be planning on doing with that? Well, this part's interesting. Riding on the same track as it rolls. And repeatedly jumping over the gap. And interesting. But there's the end. But, first, bonus room. Don't miss that. Just another straightforward bonus room. Seriously though, Retro Studios, learn to design more original bonus rooms. They never used the same design twice in Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. And that was on a console where the games were only 4 megabytes. Well, at least those games were in. So, come on, if there's a third new Donkey Kong Country game, they can stand to be more creative with the bonus rooms. And hey, we actually got all of the puzzle pieces in this one, and still just got bananas at the goal. That I don't need, because 99 lives. But hey, we got a strawberry. So that was 3 stages down, and now we can go to 4-5, or of course we can go to 4-4. And we will be worrying about those next time. So I will see you then.